the bottom of the priest fell into the chalice, into the thing, okay? And was giving communion like that, and gave the button to somebody. And then that somebody was praying, and I still have it. It has not dissolved. So he asked his friend, "Is yours dissolved?" "Yeah." "Oh, you got the meat of the body. Maybe I got the bone." It was still there. And they're out of the muscle, and it's still there. Because he got the bone of Jesus Christ. So, that's substantiation. The change in substance, that's the key there. Change in the substance. Okay. This is not a confusion about angel. Is angel man or woman?
No gender.
They look like female in the statues, right? Yes? Nice, beautiful persons.
Creatures.
But the name Gabriel is...
It's a he, right?
Hi.
So that's an angel. My question to you is, are angels holy people who died?
No.
Isn't that something? The key about angels, number one, they're spiritual. In other words, angels are spirits. They're not physical. They don't have bodies. Angels don't have bodies like you will see. You can touch them, you can shake hands with. They're spiritual. But they're also personal and immortal. These are the three characteristics of angels. Spiritual, personal, immortal. In other words, angels don't die. Do angels have brains?
Yeah. I mean, not the mass, but it's the ability to...
In other words, do they have intelligence?
Yeah.
Wait a minute, let me see. Are you Catholics? Do angels have intelligence?
Yes.
Yes.
You sure? Okay, let's see. Do they have free will?
Yes.
Definitely. It's not free willing, okay? It's free will. They have free will. In other words, the angels can say no. They have intelligence, they have free will. That's what happened to some of them, right?
Well, can you give me an example of personal? Can you give me an example of personal?
Yep. In fact, the Bible has given assigned names to some of them. Michael, the archangel,
Michael.
Raphael, Gabriel. Those are the three with names in the Bible. But outside the Bible, there are other angels. But I won't dare talking about them because they're not in the Bible. Yeah. You know the name Lucifer, what it means?
Light.
It means light. Luz. Luz means light. There's a room here, John.
Right here.
Is the professor on her way or?
No, just me.
Personal means that they have a name.
Well, at least three of them were named in the Bible, but there are there's legion of angels, many of them. In fact, God has a legion of angels much greater than the Emperor of Rome. Remember the conversation between Pilate and Jesus? So you're a king, right? Who or what are you? Because Pilate couldn't just speak about who or what Jesus was. So he's asking, who are you or what are you? So you're a king. And where is your kingdom? My kingdom is not of this world. Because if my kingdom is of this world, there's no way in the world you can even lay hand on me. Another thing about the angel is they are messengers of God. That's where UPS and FedEx come from. They're messengers of God. A holy person who has died and gone to heaven, do they become angels?
No.
Has that occurred in your classes, catechism class? No?
No, they haven't asked that.
They haven't asked. Maybe one day they will. And what's the answer?
Maybe.
Huh?
Maybe.
Maybe. Are you saying, assuming I'm holy and I die, and I go to, assume holy, okay? And I go to heaven, are you saying I can become an angel?
Maybe.
The answer is no.
You can never do.
No. Angels are entirely different beings. We can never become angels. As it is now, angels are higher than you and me. We're both creatures. Angels were creatures too. In other words, angels were angels from the beginning. We are human beings from the beginning. So they will never be. By the way, messengers of God concerning regarding God's saving plan. It's important that you understand that angels are messengers of God's saving plan. They're not messengers of gossip or things like those. You understand?
It's saving plan, right?
If someone appears in your vision like an angel with big wings and then starts saying, you know what? I have something to tell you about Father Ivan. That's not an angel. That's not an angel of God. Because the angel of God are their messengers concerning God's saving plan. Look at Gabriel, the good news. Look at Gabriel before Zechariah. Remember? Before the Blessed Virgin Mary.
So each one of us has guardian angel.
Guardian angel, yeah. Yes. Even you have, rest assured you have one.
Assigned guardian.
Does that mean if there are 7 billion people, there are 7 billion guardian angels? Our faith says yes. Isn't that something? Another word is sanctifying grace. Just exactly what is sanctifying grace. Well, sanctifying grace is a grace, that's for sure. What does it mean, sanctifying?
Gifts from.
Why is our human nature wounded? Why is our human nature wounded? Because of sin. Because of sin. This gives us here. That's sanctifying grace. And this is the one that makes us holy. That's sanctifying grace. Is that clear?
So after we go to confession, we receive sanctifying.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The brokenness is healed. Sanctifying grace as opposed to actual grace. That's why grace is a very good name. It's a very good. No one here has that name. What is the opposite of grace? Disgrace. Right? You like the name disgrace? You don't want that name. So what's grace? Actual. Number one, this is temporary. Keep in mind, actual grace is temporary. Temporary divine intervention. See, that's the thing about these terms. They're so common, and yet there's so much misconception about the meaning of the words. Some Catholics don't even believe in some of these, like some transubstantiation. So that's actual grace. What is this divine intervention? Number one, to enlighten the mind. Let's say you have turned really bad. You have really turned really bad. And then you start thinking like, wait a minute, I think I should change my ways. There's divine intervention right there. The conscience, right? Sometimes the conscience will tell you, maybe I should be doing this. I should stop doing this. Divine intervention. It's up to you to conform or simply ignore. But that intervention from God, what it does is it strengthens and enlightens your mind.
Could it be physical?
Physical? Probably not. Because it has something to do with the mind and the will. It also strengthens the will. Have you heard of people sometimes they say, Satan made me do it. Right? Satan made me do it. Better? Satan made me do it? Can that happen?
No.
It's
Sounds familiar? Who gave that excuse? Eve. Eve was the first. Right? First of all, of course, God was looking. Adam, where are you? Right? And then what did Adam say when he was found? She made me do it. Then God turned to Eve. What did you just do? The serpent made me do it. And then that divine intervention, what it does is, the mind is strengthened, and the will is, of course, the mind is enlightened, the will is strengthened. Next is sin. What is sin? It's quite ironic, the cardinal from the Archdiocese of Manila, his name was Sin. Did you hear about it? Cardinal Sin. He was a cardinal. Imagine Cardinal Sin. That's his name. What can we say? What is the first requirement of a sin?
You have the will there.
Grievous matter.
Well, number one, it has to be intentional. You're aware of what you're doing.
You have to have grievous matter.
Well, yeah, that's another thing.
I decide I'm going to move this table.
Okay. That's the number one requirement for sin. Just to be intentional. You're aware. It can be thought. Can you sin with your thought?
Yes.
Can you?
Yes.
Let's say you hope and pray that somebody dies. Is that a sin?
Yeah.
That's intentional thought. That can also be deed, right? Action. So we can say, can be word or deed. That's intentional. What else can it be? It's the big O, omission. Remember? Remember from the last week we were talking about the sheep and the goats? The big problem with the goats is the sin of omission. Stuff that they should be doing and they are not doing it. Sin of omission. What else is required? Is the requirement? Violence.